All right, folks. In this video, we're going to talk about the secret sauce. And this is a topic that I'm sure many of you have been waiting for because I talk a lot about getting active. But some of you are like, yeah, okay, great. But why? Why do you always come back to activity? Why does it matter? What's the point? So in today's video, I'm going to share with you the secret sauce, the reason why activity is so important. And the secret sauce is really 3 simple daily habits that will keep you active for the rest of your life. Habit number 1, get outside every single day, walk barefoot if you can. Now, when I say walk barefoot, I don't expect all of you to start walking barefoot. If you have, glass in your area or, it's just not practical where you live or you work, then obviously wear shoes. But if you have the luxury of being able to walk barefoot, I think it's very important. Because think about our ancestors, right? They didn't have shoes. And so when they walked, they felt the grass, they felt the dirt, the pebbles, the rocks. There was an immense amount of sensory input that made it very natural and enjoyable for them to be outside walking. And there's a lot of studies that show that just being outside in nature reduces cortisol levels, reduces stress levels. It improves your mood. So habit number 1, get outside every single day and walk barefoot if you can. Habit number 2, play games, right? Play tag, play hide and seek, play red light, green light with your kids. Do some playful activities with your family and friends. This is so important because as human beings, we didn't evolve to run marathons. We evolved to play. You have to understand that humans are the most playful species on this planet. Even dogs. If you leave them alone, they'll eventually start playing with each other. And so if humans are left alone, what are we going to do? We're going to play. And when we play, we are so engaged, we're so into it, that we don't even realize that we're exercising. And this is the beauty of play. In fact, I believe that you can look at children around the world, no matter what culture, no matter what ethnicity. If you see 2 kids playing together, they're going to be either running, jumping, throwing, they're going to be moving. And if you look at how much time they spend playing outside versus how much time we spend playing as adults, there's a dramatic contrast between the two. So I want you to make it a priority to play games, to have fun, to laugh, to be silly, and to enjoy yourself. And I promise you, you'll be more active than you ever thought possible. And the last habit, habit number 3, dance. Dance to your favorite music, dance to your favorite artist, dance by yourself, dance with your partner, dance with your kids. Just move your body to the rhythm of the music. Because dancing actually improves your mood. It's another way to improve your cardiovascular health. And guess what? It's fun. When's the last time you danced? When's the last time you just let loose and had fun? Life is too short to take things seriously, especially your fitness. And so remember the secret sauce, 3 simple daily habits. Get outside every single day. Walk barefoot if you can. Number 2, play games, be playful, have fun. And number 3, dance. But now I want to go a little bit deeper and talk about why these habits are so important, why this works, and why you should definitely implement these 3 simple habits in your life starting today. And the reason why these 3 habits are so important is because they target 3 different aspects of human beings. See? We're not just physical creatures. We're also mental and emotional creatures. And so if we want to be healthy, if we want to be fit, it's not enough to just focus on one aspect. We have to take a holistic approach and focus on all 3. Let me explain this a little bit further. So your brain controls your nervous system. Your brain sends signals through your nerves to the rest of your body, telling your muscles what to do. So you have to imagine your brain is kind of like the CEO of your body. It's the head honcho. It's the boss. And so if you want your body to move, you have to convince the CEO, which is your brain, to give the order. And how do you convince your brain to do so? Well, you have to get your brain excited. And how do you get your brain excited? Well, you have to feed it. You have to entertain it. You have to stimulate it. And this is where these 3 habits come into play. So, habit number 1, get outside every single day, walk barefoot if you can. Why? Because you've probably heard of the term nature deficit disorder. And there's a lot of studies that show that the less time we spend outside, the more likely we are to develop mental health issues. We're more likely to become depressed. We have higher stress levels. And so if we want to have a healthy brain, we need to get outside. We need to get sunlight. We need to see the trees. We need to feel the grass between our toes. We need to hear the birds. We need to be in nature. And that's why habit number 1 is so important, because it targets the brain. Now, habit number 2, play games. Why do you think kids love to play games? Why do you think when you invite a group of adults over, you put on a game, whether it's Monopoly or cards or foosball or whatever, and suddenly you're engaged, you're having fun, you're laughing? Because humans love to play games. It's encoded into our DNA. And the reason why playing games is so important is because games are a form of competition. Games are a form of challenge. And as human beings, we are competitive by nature. We like to compete against others. We like to compete against ourselves. And so, when you introduce games into your routine, you get that competitive spirit going. You have something to look forward to. You have something that excites you. And that excitement gets your brain to send signals to the rest of your body to move. And so that's why habit number 2 is so important, because it targets the brain. It targets the emotion. Think about it. When's the last time you were so into something, you were so focused, you were having so much fun that you forgot to eat? You forgot to sleep? You forgot about all your problems? Probably when you were playing a game. And so the last habit, habit number 3, dance. Dance to your favorite music, dance by yourself, dance with your partner, dance with your kids, because music is a universal language. Music is a universal trigger. Doesn't matter what language you speak, doesn't matter what culture you're from. If someone turns on a song that you love, what's your natural reaction? You want to dance. You want to move. And so by incorporating music into your routine, you get your brain to release dopamine. You get your brain to release serotonin. You get your brain to release endorphins. You get your brain to release all these happy chemicals, which then in turn get your body to move. And so when you combine the 3, when you get outside every single day, when you play games, when you dance, what happens? You'll find yourself becoming more active without even thinking about it. Because activity isn't just about working out. It's not just about lifting weights. It's not just about running on a treadmill. Activity is a lifestyle. It's a way of living. It's a way of moving through the world. And when you incorporate these 3 habits into your routine, activity becomes second nature. I hope this video has been helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember the secret sauce. 3 simple daily habits. Get outside every single day. Walk barefoot if you can. No. 2. Play games. Be playful. Have fun. And number 3. Dance. And I'll see you next time.